Are you a person with special needs, particularly visual impairment? If you are, then we are people. And if you aren't, then I want to share this public service announcement for the world of people who can see from the perspective of a person who lives life with a visual impairment. I was diagnosed with a juvenile form of macular degeneration my first year of law school, and it is a very rare condition that there is no medical science technique that can reverse it. So, for nearly 20 years now, I've learned how to walk by faith and not by sight. Still able to finish law school, take two bar exams, and practice law, but just with a twist. And so, what recently happened at a random shopping trip that I took, I felt like was a great opportunity to share what it's like living with a condition like mine so that we can create some awareness as neighbors. So I dropped my kiddo off at our homeschool co-op one day because he's a teenager. I gave him the option, hey, do you want me to leave you to hang out with your peer group, so that you don't feel like I'm the cringe mom that's being the helicopter mom in your room? He's like, Mom, please get lost. So I did, and realized that I left my car charger in my truck and my phones were not charged. So there was no way I was just going to be hanging out all day without juice for my phones. And there's a Walmart around the corner. I've never been in this Walmart before. And when you're a person with low vision, you tend to have these carefully crafted routines and familiar places so that you can find things without having to use additional mental bandwidth to figure things out. So, people with low vision can seem antisocial because we're having to function in the world with less visual resources, and we have to kind of create shortcuts for ourselves so that we can handle our business. So I go into this Walmart, and Walmart, like a lot of other stores that I am accustomed to going to, it's laid out in such a way where it's easy to kind of puzzle out where things are. So I was able to find the electronics section with no problem. And the irritating thing was that this Walmart had everything in glass cases, that you couldn't shop or look at merchandise or inspect it without the help of an assistant, an associate. And so the guy who was working in the electronics department, he was an older Latino guy. And for purposes of my story, his name is Mi Asocio. Okay. And so he was busy doing whatever stuff he was doing at work when I came in, interrupted his attention to come and help me. And he like shows me where the case is, where the stuff is. And he's like waiting for me to tell him which I want out of the case. And I'm like, I can't shop from a distance like this. And I can sense his irritation and like, hurry up, lady, and get out of my hair. And so I'm like, well, I need a USB-C cable and I need the carport. And he kind of like, generally points in a direction. I grab something for the cable and I grab something for the carport. And I hurry up and get gone. And we're both relieved because I'm relieved to be away from his irritated energy and rushed and unwelcoming energy. And he's relieved so he could get back to being busy doing his job. So I get to self checkout, and then I realized, I left my wallet in the car. And so I get one of the ladies' attention to let her know I'll be right back. I gotta go get my wallet, no problem. And Walmart, side note, Walmart is kind of cool in the morning because it's like nobody in the store, and the associates tend to be super friendly. But I I leave and I see the greeter for the second time. Now the greeter is an older African American man, and for purposes of this story, I will refer to him as Unc. So I said to Unc, hey, I'll be right back. I left my wallet in the car. No problem. See you in a minute. Get back, buy my stuff, see Unc for the third time and wish him, like a wonderful day. Don't let him get you down. Don't let him bother you. Something to that nature. And Unc and I, we exchanged some pleasantries. I got to my car only to realize that the port for the car was like the wrong size. And I'm like expecting it to be a USB, and it's like micro USB. And I'm like, when did they start making micro USB car chargers? But I'm tickled. I learned something new. And let me go and take this port back inside of the store. I see Unc for the fourth time now. And Unc is pleasant as ever. And I meet the older Haitian lady who is at customer service and handles my return. I noticed her French accent while she was helping the customer in front of me. So when I got to the counter, I asked her, you're French. Is it African or Caribbean? And she's Haitian. And we exchanged some Creole. Bonjour, comment vous êtes? Muy bien, these things, and just connected with each other. So I explained to her that I picked up the wrong thing because I don't really see that well and I need like extra help seeing. She's totally understanding, patient, and pleasant, and sends me on my way after handling my refund. So I get back to the electronics department, and mi associo, he's, he's like still a little annoyed, but like, okay, let me hurry up and, take care of you. So he slows down a little bit. His mood changed a little bit, and I told him what I was there for, what I needed. He points me in the direction. I figure it out, and I actually like saved 50% because the one I picked up was twice the price as all of the options. I wanted the cheapest option. This was like a unplanned purchase. So I go check out again for the second time, greet Aunt farewell, and get back to my car. And I'm looking forward to going to get a bite to eat and to dive into my latest binge worthy audiobook. And the carport is a USB like I need. And I open the cable that I purchased the first time, and one side of it fits my phone, but the other side of it doesn't fit the carport. And I just burst out laughing. I'm like, what is going on today? All right. I gotta slow down, and I just gotta own that I need help. I just gotta own and let people know, like, you see somebody who's walking around and functioning, but I need extra help seeing what I'm seeing. Walk back in, I greet Unc again. And I'm like, Unc, I need help seeing. And Unc is like, look, welcome to Walmart. He cool as a fan. And very, very kind to me. And when I saw the Haitian lady at customer service again, she was a little surprised to see me again. But again, I explained to her, I do need help kind of seeing what I'm saying sometimes. And I picked up the wrong thing. She takes care of my refund. She sends me on my way with kindness and patience. And then I see Mia Socio once again. But this time, Mia Socio was not playing with me. He saw me coming. Mia Socio saw me coming. He came and he was responsive to me. He slowed down, and he not only helped me to find the right cable, but he reached for the least expensive one. Like I told him the first time when we met, he took his time with me. His attitude had completely changed. And in response, I expressed my gratitude, muchísimas gracias. And he responded with equal pleasantry, de nada, no problema. I leave, and on the way out, I see Unc for like the seventh or eighth time. I lose count at this point. And I tell Unc, I say, I think I'm finally out of your hair for today. Unc reaches up, takes off his baseball cap, and reveals the little milk dud shiny dome with little gray coils over his ears. He said, I don't have no hair for you to bother. And we explode in laughter. I mean, it was just like amazing. Number one, to be able to be in public and to share with people what my limitation is, because being a person with low vision, it's a tricky place to be in society because it's not obvious. Our impairment is not obvious to our fellow human beings. Everyone assumes that you can see what they see. And so the low vision person has to be verbally a verbal advocate for our own needs from other human beings around us. And this is terrifying. It took me 18 years after my diagnosis to finally develop the courage to share how I see the world with others so that they can help me. And the beauty about this is that I found more kindness and humanity when I have been willing to open up and share with others that I need their help. And let me tell you, as someone who was conditioned to be a strong Black woman, man, it is a very quick way to lose your independence, not seeing the world exactly how everyone else sees it. And so I hope that this creates awareness for you if you are not familiar with the needs of low vision people, that you will see us because we're hidden in plain sight, and that you would share the same kind of humanity and kindness, whether or not someone is telling you that they have a limitation. Because when you do, it's very frightening to like open up and tell people that. It really is. And that's why, a low vision person can seem antisocial at times, but we also develop really keen awareness of other things. We can hear really well, we can sense people's emotions with superhuman precision because we have to adapt to what we don't have with the details that we can't see with our eyes. And this is just my PSA on behalf of other people who can see but not see and are functioning in the world with people who assume that you can see. Just to let you know that we're all in this life together, and life is a big adventure, and we all experience it in different ways. And whether our differences, our ethnicities, or even our impairments are real or perceived or even unseen, we owe that dignity to our fellow human beings to be a helping hand and a smiling face and to take our time with one another. Be blessed and encouraged.